Good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, we check out music from all around the world and try to show it off to people because there's a lot of music coming from a lot of places that I would have never known about. And I'm a radio guy that gets sent music every day. And I wouldn't have found a lot of this music any other way. So if finding new music and all that is what you're all about, definitely take a look around. We got a lot of cool playlists from a lot of cool places. Now, one unassuming place that I never really thought about, in musical terms, and I don't actually get sent much on the independent side of things, is from Indonesia. They have an awesome just variety of music that comes out of there that is almost seemingly unknown, at least in my circles. So I want to help change that with, and I hope I say this right, with Vanny Vabiola, with Wait For Me. Let's check it out.
This morning is not like it was before. When you woke me up with a beautiful smile, we were having a cup of tea, and we're always laughing together. And now I'm shocked that happened so fast. I couldn't accept this fact. You have gone forever. It's so hard to live alone. I have to do everything without you.
Beautiful stuff.
Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me.
Yeah, that's some beautiful stuff right there. All right. first of all, the song is definitely, an emotional uh, song that definitely pulls on the heartstrings quickly. But her voice is just so I don't know how to put it, but it's beautiful. But she has a sound that's so kind of um it's reminiscent in its style of say like Whitney Houston. And the song itself has almost like these gospel undertones, especially towards the end. Um and it even though it's one of them songs that even though it's going, you know, to a rhythm, and it's in time. It's one of those songs that you forget about any underlying music almost. You just hear the words that are coming out of her mouth, and it's some really beautiful stuff. And again, Indonesia is one of those places where I don't think they're getting a lot of credit for a lot of the music that comes out of there, and I understand how the music industry works. I get it. I know more than most, but I I hear somebody like this, and it's like I still, you know, I'm like, why, is this not more, widely heard? Or why am I, am I missing this on the radio? Am I, is this something that is coming up in everybody's feed, and I'm just now the only one? It just, it's, and it's even English. It isn't like it's being sung in a different, language, which would be great. And um I am trust me, I am one of those people that I can appreciate music that's in another language, even if I don't understand the words, because a lot of times if you write a song good enough, you don't need to understand. You get it, and it still elicits the feelings, and it still gets its point across without you having to actually, know every word that's being said. I mean, it's helpful, but it's not always necessary. And this song could have been sung in 40 different languages, and it would have been just as beautiful and just as touching, because it's got that heart and emotion in it. And that's, it really calls back to a lot of like the older pop that was around like the 80s and 90s, that really, um there was a lot more uh emphasis on the emotion and the singer. I think nowadays a lot of pop stars, even when they are good singers, they get covered up with so much garbage, so many effects and auto tune, and oversaturation and overcompressed. They don't even sound like them anymore. And I mean, look at, and I'm not trying to pick on her. I have a great appreciation for Katy Perry, but if you look at where she started and where her music ended up, it's, you're it's almost like if you took her first album and her last album, you're like, is this even the same artist? It's like there's no need in it. And this is like raw, beautiful stuff. And it's what I grew up with. I grew up with the Whitney Houstons, the Tina Turners, all these singers that had, this power, and they could carry a song, and it didn't need to be this, fit in the box kind of a song. I mean, look at Whitney Houston taking a Dolly Parton song and totally making that her song. you know, um, I, I really, this is a beautiful song. She's got a very beautiful voice. I look forward to checking out more from her. Because this is really more of a return to form of what I am, more accustomed to when it comes to like pop and that sound is, these voices that can hit these high ranges. It's like, think about like the Mariah Careys. Now, I was never into Mariah Carey, but I had a great appreciation for her singing. She was doing things in pop music that were phenomenal. She was hitting ranges and doing things that were just great. And then it's like everything now is like she's dialing it in. And half the time she's blatantly lip syncing. It's just, I think we've lost our way a little bit in the States with pop, and we need more of this. We have some great pop acts, don't get me wrong, but I don't, it's like, it's almost like there's a lot of country that's even carrying pop, and those two have like merged together to create, and this is the stuff that we need more of, because there's so much talent out there, and there's so many people that they have signed already that are super talented, that have awesome, incredible voices, but they get covered up with all these effects and all this. I mean, I get it. You want it to sound good, and you wanna set it up so they can remix it for the dance track and all that good stuff. But it comes to a point where, really, can we have some good singing like this? This is beautiful. And yeah, we're going to be looking at a lot more of this. And I've noticed she's done a lot of covers of other art, a few that I just mentioned. So I look forward to hearing those as well. So yeah, this is good stuff. Even though I am not a big pop fan, but I still have an appreciation for the artists that are in the pop genre. Well, the ones we have left. And, I really think that it's noticeable to even newcomers that the mainstream is really squeezing every last drop they can out of as little artists as they can, and they are really depending on those legacy artists and those, yeah, this is, yeah, we need more of this. Somebody please tell me she's signed to, or yeah, she's got a Patreon or something. We'll have every link that I can find or whatever. We'll have all the stuff set up in the description below. Please go check her out. Go check out her channel. That's what this is all about. This is why we do this, is to show people music that they probably never would have found any other way. And that's what I've loved about doing this, is all the different stuff that I've found, and it's stuff like this that reminds me how much we've kind of lost our way in some areas of, it's like, who is telling people that we don't need more of this? Who is, saying, oh, that's beautiful, can't have that. It's just, and now you got, even Dolly Parton writing a rock album. I guess stuff we're going to talk about that with later. I mean, there's just, this gives me hope. Even if I have to go to another country to hear some awesome pop music, that's where I'll go. Indonesia, man. What's Bachi Pra? We got Elite Bata. We got a few artists that you need to check out from there and more. We're gonna be digging right through this area, and this whole region has a lot of music that is just, yeah, nobody knows. It's like region locked, and that's a shame because we're really, I think there's a lot of the big wigs over here with all the money, or the capital to at least invest, that are like, well, if they're not speaking English, I don't think it. No, I think there's a lot of bands that would sell, just judging by what I see in comments and what I've heard from fans. I think there's a lot of bands that are coming out of Japan, out of India, all that are singing in other languages that would do great over here. So, yeah, maybe see what's popular and go that way instead of just milking out the same old thing. This is awesome. Go check her out. Hope everybody out there is having a great day. Hope it's going as good as it possibly can be. We got tons more news, reviews, all sorts of awesome stuff. If there's a band or an artist or somebody we should know about, please put them in the comments and we will get to them as soon as we possibly can. We have a lot of videos on the way out. We're really, we don't want to hammer you with too much at once. We want you to be able to see these videos and see these bands and go over and get linked up with all these wonderful artists. So take a look around and get linked up because, yeah, awesome stuff. Have a great day out there, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.